In today's tutorial, we will talk you about HTML, stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a separate language used to create structured content on the web. It tells the web browser how to display text, links, image, and other form of multimedia on a web page. HTML sets up a basic structure of website, and then CSS and JavaScript add style and interactive way to make it look for them function better. How does HTML work? HTML documents are the plain text files saved with .html extension. Browser read the documents, interpret the markup, tags and attribute, and render the format content of your screen. To know more about HTML feature history, advantages, introduction. Hello world page on HTML. To show you how fun and easy HTML is, we provide you a classic example of writing hello world in HTML. Here is the classic way of writing HTML in Notepad. You can run the you can type this on Notepad and run through a web browser like Chrome, Edge. There's the code of while learn HTML. Learning HTML is essential for various practical reasons. First of all, foundation of web development. HTML is the starting point of creating website. Understanding HTML is crucial for any web development or web design role. Second, universal language of the web. HTML is the standard markup language used to create the structure of web pages. Knowledge of HTML is necessary to manage any content on the internet. Easy to learn. HTML is straightforward compared to programming language. Beginners can quickly learn how to create basic HTML with just HTML. Career opportunities. Proficiency in HTML opens up on various career paths, including web development, content manager, and UI UX designer roles. Gateway to advanced technology. Once you master HTML, you can easily move on to learn CSS, JavaScript, and other tools that enhance websites, making them more interactive and visual appealing. Getting started with HTML. A beginner guide how to start with HTML tutorial provides you a step-to-step learning journey how making mastering HTML. You will start with HTML fundamental, then move on to advanced HTML5 topics. By the end of this HTML tutorial, you will have a solid foundation in HTML basic. By learning the basic of HTML, you can start creating your own web pages and bring your ideas to life online. HTML introduction to HTML, HTML editors, HTML comments, HTML elements, HTML attribute, HTML doctor, HTML heading, HTML paragraph, HTML link, HTML image, HTML syntax. Now the second is HTML beginners expert project. Start simple and learn how doing beginner HTML project that teach you how to make your web pages, giving you a real world practice and building website. Simple portfolio website design on event web pages. A top 10 HTML for beginner. HTML basic tag question. HTML tags are the building blocks of the web pages. By understanding and using HTML tags effectively, you can create well structured and informed web pages. Add a programming paragraph in HTML. Create a link in HTML. Div tag in HTML. Span tag in HTML. Add a header tag on a web page. Add a footer tag on web page. Line of line break in HTML. HTML tables. What is HTML? Table in HTML. Add a table row in HTML. Add a table header in HTML. Add a table cell in HTML. Set caption in HTML table. HTML list. HTML lists organize information clearly on a website. They are the perfect for step-by-step instruction. List of ingredients, ranking items, improve readability, and help user to understand your content. What are the list in HTML? Order list in HTML, underscore list in HTML, description list in HTML. HTML formatting. HTML offers a tag and attributes to style your website text, image, and more. This improves visual appeals, helps users navigate your content, and signals important information to users. Let's explore some of the common HTML formatting tag. Some of the common HTML formatting tag is make HTML italic in HTML, create a small text in HTML, mark text in HTML, add a subscript in HTML, a strong tag in HTML, bold tag in HTML, highlight text in HTML, show or deleted text in HTML, So as emphasis text in HTML, add a subscript in HTML. HTML form. HTML forms lets user interact with your website, use them to collect contact data, run surveys, search your site, and more. Let's explore more about HTML form. What is a form of HTML? Add an input field in HTML, label tag in HTML, add a button in HTML, add a drop down in HTML, add a textra in HTML, field text tag in HTML, legend tag is in HTML, data list tag in HTML. Now let's talk about HTML advanced concept. Beyond the basic in HTML, there is a also advanced concept exists. So once you have mastered the fundamental building blocks of HTML, we can explore advanced HTML concept for dynamic, interactive, and the meaningful web pages. In iframe in HTML, file paths, favicon, computer code element, add emojis in HTML, characters in HTML, URL encoding HTML, responsive web design, HTML layout. 9 HTML media elements, add audio to HTML web pages, add video to web pages. Now let's 10th topic is HTML references. HTML references are essential resources that provide you comprehensive information and the guidance of the building blocks of web pages. They are the perfect for both experienced developer and those are just starting out. Tax reference, attribute reference, global attribute reference, event attribute reference, DOM reference, DOM audio, video references, HTML5 references, HTML miscellaneous. The HTML tutorials goes beyond the basic. Explore miscellaneous tag and elements to combine, help search engines build multimedia design forms, use hex, color code, and define specialized content areas. The structure of HTML document design web pages. Most commonly used HTML tags, HTML form design. Design your first web page website in just a week. Make simple portfolio website designing. Design a portfolio gallery. 10 best HTML coding practices you must know. Design a login form to an HTML image using HTML. HTML tutorial prerequisite. This HTML tutorial is a perfect beginner. No prior knowledge is needed, just the basic programming the skills that will help you to stand it. Ready to learn the next stage of web development CSS. Best approach to learn HTML. Here is the step-by-step approach to learn the master HTML efficient and effectively. Start with basic. Understand what HTML is and get comfortable with syntax including tags, element, attributes. Practice basics tag. Learn to use fundamental tags like HTML head, title, and body. And practice formatting text with tags like P1 and 1A. Create simple web pages. Apply your skill by building basic web pages. Try making a professional bio or a hobby blog to practice structuring content. Learn intermediate HTML. Get into list, table forms, and semantic elements like article selection. Organize content better. Fifth one. Explore HTML5. Learn advanced features such as the multimedia integration using audio and video. Understand how to use the canvas element for drawing. Work on real project. Build project that challenge you, like a full personal portfolio or a small business side. Or if refine your skills and solve real world problems. Stay updated. Keep learning new HTML feature and web standard by following blogs, participating in forums, practicing with latest updates, showcasing your work, create a professional portfolio to display your project and share your HTML expertise on platforms like GitHub and LinkedIn. This approach will help you to progressively build your HTML skills from fundamental to advanced level, making you a well-rounded HTML developer ready for learning CSS and JavaScript. HTML quiz online quiz. Now we get the mastery in HTML. Let's test our knowledge and sharpen our problem solving skill with HTML quizzes. Thus, the below link quizzes can usefully enhance your logic skill and problem solving skill. HTML example. Need HTML attribution. Explore our collection in HTML example. Find codes of hyperlinks, forms, tables, frames, much more. No, all neatly organized and easy learning. HTML interview question. These are the some HTML interview question for beginners 2024 and HTML interview period interview question and awareness. Now today's enough for HTML teaching. We will next talk about HTML cheat sheet, HTML interview question, HTML project, application of HTML, careers in HTML 2024. Thank you. Goodbye. Happy learning.